8 in the seed points are looking to rebound against their in-city foes from Roosevelt. Tip-off between Woods and Moko, won by Woods. And the Warriors will get things started on offense. Lucas Johnson takes the ball. Jace Woods thought about a three. Decides not to. An interior pass to Lucas. Back out to Baskin for three, no good. Rebound by Woods. They get another fresh shot clock. Hoffman inside. Baskin kicks it to Woods. He will take the three this time. A little deep, no good. Baskin tries for the board. Loose ball picked up and almost put back in by Tommy Hoffman. Hoffman misses on the putback, but will get a shot from the free throw line. First foul of the game, and that's going to go on number 10, Memphis Bylander, the junior starter. So the free throw from Hoffman up and just rattles out. Hoffman, as we said, the leading scorer for this Warrior team, about 14 points per game. And he does it well, whether he's passing it, whether he's shooting, rebounding, hitting from big threes, and gets the first point of this game. So are the Riders getting set up here. The gym's starting to fill up. C.J. Schmaus working the ball on the outside. Free throw line. Jumper up and good for Dane Quick. And Quick hits the first field goal of this game. They'll come out in a man-to-man full court press. Brennan Verhey gets it past the timeline. Inside to Lucas Johnson. He thinks about it. Back out to Verhey. Decides not to. Whoa, had an open lane to Woods, but poked away by Akeem Moko. And the Riders up 2-1 early. Will reset into their half-court offense. Kranzler. Bylander has the three-pointer, and he swishes it home. Bylander from three. A big shot for Memphis to get things started. And the Riders will try to slow the Warriors down by going into that full-court man. Tommy Hoffman, the set shot three off the front iron, no good, and Kranzler clears for the Riders. 5-1 lead for Roosevelt. Tough take by Schmaus. Moko had the board but lost control, and Sam Baskin comes down for the Warriors. Behind the back dribble. And they're going to say travel as Baskin tried to advance it. Says it caught up on his body for the travel. And a quick 5-1 start for Roosevelt in this first quarter. Point guard C.J. Schmaus will advance the ball up the court. Bylander from three. Back-to-back threes for the junior. And a quick timeout by Jeff Tobin after Bylander gets things started with some hot shooting from the outside. He's got 6 in this one so far. And as we said, this Roosevelt team coming off a high. They've won a couple of good games and then just lost Tuesday night against Lincoln with some really good trapping, excellent defense, good ball movement, pushing the number 1 Patriots to their limit. And Washington gets a quick timeout after going down 8-1. They want to talk things over defensively to make sure they have a hand in the face of Memphis Bylander, who has heated up at the beginning of this one. So 8-1 your score as the Warriors getting ready to inbound. 5:51 first quarter. I'm Jason Andera. Thanks for joining us on Live Ticket TV for AA basketball between the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders and the Washington Warriors. Jace Woods bringing it up court. And it's going to be a double dribble. And the trap defense from Roosevelt starting to show itself. This Rider defense is no joke. They have made their money playing big-time defense under head coach Mitch Begeman for years. And this team really coming into its own over the last month. Turnaround jumper up and good for Dane Quick. He's got a couple of field goals for 4 points. And they come out with some trapping defense once again. Lucas Johnson trying to get it to his backcourt mate. Hoffman, who loses the ball, gets it back. Inside to Woods. Woods, a little fadeaway in the lane. Can't get it. Baskin skies in for the board. And a foul on the play. And it's going to go against Akeem Moko, his first foul. So the Warriors trying to get back on the board. Sam Baskin gets the free throw and just a little short, not quite enough air on that one. Baskin averaging 8.8 points per game. Third leading scorer for these Warriors. Second one gets a little more air and up and good for Baskin. So just a couple of free throws early for Washington, down 10-2. There's Kranzler getting it inside to Moko. Loses control, and the Warriors come up with a big defensive play on their end. Baskin to a cutting Brennan Verhey, and they're going to call him for a double dribble violation. Second call against the Warriors on that play in this game.
Now in the game for the Warriors, number 15, Ben Sprecher.
So 10-2 lead. Ben Sprecher, the sophomore, checks in for the Warriors. Bylander guarded by Jace Woods now, and Jace uses his reach to tap that one away. Schmaus for three. In and out. Baskin pulls down the board. Here come the Warriors once again. Hoffman thought about it, decides to drive baseline, and it's going to be an offensive foul as he attacks the rim from the baseline. Got caught in the air, and he's going to get called for the offensive. And Tommy Hoffman trying to decide what he thinks about that. So that'll be his first foul, and continues an 8-point lead here as Bryson Skogsberg checks in for the Riders. And Jamari Tiger also checking back into the game. Hot shooting Tiger, number 12 in the bottom of your right of your screen. Bylander open from the elbow. A little too far. Baskin clears. Challenged by Schmaus. And another challenge defensively comes up successful as Baskin loses the ball out of bounds. And the Riders take possession once again. A 10-2 commanding lead. No field goals yet for these Warriors. Skogsberg to Tiger. Coming off the pick, thought about the shot for a second. Schmaus moves his pivot foot and will be called for the traveling violation. It's a little back and forth on violations and turnovers here. We had an offensive foul. A double dribble call. A traveling on that one. We'll see which team can get things under control as Tommy Hoffman brings the ball up. There's Ben Sprecher into the corner. Lucas Johnson, and Tommy Hoffman will reset the quarterback. Down low to Baskin. He's got the smaller Tiger posted up. Backs him in. Misses on the turnaround. Moko clears for the Riders. Schmaus to bring the ball up, and here comes Isaiah Garang and the rest of the Riders. So many good players in this rotation for Roosevelt. That time Isaiah Garang lost control on the defense by Lucas Johnson. But they feel very comfortable rotating 9 or 10 players off the bench. Not many AA teams do that. Inside pass, Lucas Johnson leans in and scores two. There's your first field goal by the Warriors. With 2:57 left in the first quarter, they are down 10-4. Schmaus pulls it back. Moko thought about the drive. Schmaus had the open shot. They let him take it. He misses. Here come the Warriors. One on everyone. And Tommy Hoffman takes it right to the rack. There were 4 defenders that he weaved through to make that one, and he does. Jamari Tiger now. He'll try the drive, the float. No good. Moko gets almost undercut, but Schmaus with the rebound gets swatted away by Lucas Johnson. There's going to be a foul on the play. believe it's going to stay with the Roosevelt. Yep. They're going to call that one on Jace Woods. Woods will check out of the game. Brendan Verhey comes back in. 10-6 now. Warriors have scored 5 unanswered points in this second quarter. 2:15 left. Garang from the right elbow. Misses. Good hustle by Schmaus. And as he comes up with the rebound, I think they're going to call it against, we'll find out. It's going to be against Schmaus coming in with that rebound. So Washington has the ball with 2:10 left. So Washington has scored 5 in a row now, trying to build on that as they trail by 4. A couple of quick passes into the corner. Lucas Johnson can't quite hit. Jamari Tiger will lead the break. They'll slow it up. Skogsberg, right wing, deep 3. Too far. And Washington once again pulls down the board. Try to get an inside look from Lucas Johnson. Backs down. Schmaus goes up with it and nails it. So the size advantage to the Warriors. And that time Lucas Johnson had a big mismatch and made him pay. He's got 4, and he's got a chance to add an and 1 with this free throw attempt. Skogsberg and Schmaus check back out. Donaldine will check in for the Riders. They've also got Carson Hoynes in the game and Isaiah Garang off the bench as well. Tiger is coming off the bench too. Their only starter right now is Micah Kranzler. So Johnson finishes off that play. It's 10-9 now with that three-point play. Washington right back into this game. Oh, Garang tried to get it back to Donaldine, and Dean was cutting. The miscommunication cost them possession of the ball as Memphis Bylander checks back into the game for Isaiah Garang. And Washington now with a chance to take the lead after a rough start by the Warriors. They're right back into this game. Verhey looking for a back cut, decides to give it to Tommy Hoffman. Hoffman one-on-one, kicks it back out to Verhey. Well, Verhey thought he lost control, but didn't get called for the violation. Baskin loses control, but Hoffman picks it up into the corner. One more swing to Baskin. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper from 12, no good. Offensive rebound up, no good by Glasrud. And as the save is made, Washington does come up with possession. Baskin on the baseline makes him pay, so a good offensive rebound keeps possession alive to give the Warriors their first lead of this game. Deep 3, up and good. Carson Hoynes answers for the Riders to give them the lead back, 13-11. So a 10-0 run finally broken from a big 3 from Micah Kranzler. 13 seconds on the clock, no shot clock. Hoffman makes his move at 7. And there's a foul on the drive. There's a push. Let's see who this is on, but it could be foul number 5. It is. It's foul number 5. So there'll be 2 shots for the senior Tommy Hoffman. Hoffman up, rolls it in. 13-12, Warriors down 1, 6.5 seconds on the clock. Second one up, rolls it in. We're tied up with 6.5. Couple of subs coming in. Lucas Johnson in to defend on this last possession. 6.5, they'll get it into Tiger. Tiger launches a deep 3. Dean with the rebound, gets it up but can't put it back in. And that'll end the first quarter 13-13. A good one here at the Warrior Gym. We'll be right back.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Warrior Gym. Jason Andera here on the call.
Out here.
Ticket TV bringing you Sioux Falls basketball action. 13-13. It was all Riders early in that first quarter. But as we played on, the Warriors crept back in, took the lead. And then right at the end, the Riders tied it back up at 13. Your leading scorer in the first quarter, 6 for Memphis Bylander and 5 for Tommy Hoffman. Lucas Johnson also with 5 for Washington. 3 ball up and good. How about that? Micah Kranzler makes it go. And the three-pointer starting to go and off balance, trying to get it up court was Lucas Johnson. Got rid of it in time. Nice jam on the inside for Jace Woods. Good look. And when he gets a step, he's going to flush it, folks. He's done that several times this year. Makes him pay. Moko trying to drive. There's going to be a block on the inside as Moko will get a chance for 2. And that last offensive drive for Washington, Hoffman took up a lot of the attention, and it was Jace Woods who came down and slammed it home from the left baseline. He's good for 1 or 2 of those almost every night. Moko puts it up. Can't get it to go. So he's still scoreless. Can't help his Riders extend the 16-15 lead. A travel as Lucas Johnson scoots his pivot foot on the drive. And Roosevelt with possession will try once again as Micah Kranzler has the only field goal for Roosevelt here this quarter with that 3 ball. We're just getting underway here in the second quarter. And there's Dang Quick getting the pick from Moko. Back to Kranzler. Hand off to Bylander, who's made 2 threes in the first quarter. 13 on the shot clock. The drive by Quick. Off the back iron, Moko goes up and gets it, but taken away by Tommy Hoffman. Good hustle by the senior. Inside, Sprecher gets a touch. Doesn't have anywhere to go, and Kranzler ties him up for the jump ball. So Washington will get the alternating possession. They're down 1. Jace Woods had a dunk this quarter. Micah Kranzler had a 3. Other than that, not much action. A leaner up and good is Lucas Johnson. Now the leading scorer in the game with 7. Bylander over to Jamari. Tiger has an opening. He's usually good from beyond 3 with an open shot, but that time just missed offline to the left. And Sam Baskin checks back in as Tommy Hoffman takes a breather for the Warriors. Lucas Johnson and Verhey work together to bring it up. Baskin is going to set the point. Sprecher over to Johnson. Nice back cut by Baskin, but lost control of the ball, and then he fouls Dang Quick on the way back in.
Personal foul number 3, Sam Baskin. His first personal.
So we've traded leads a couple times here in the last minute or so. Roosevelt down 1, trying to get that lead back. There's Tiger handing off to Quick. Kranzler handing off to Bylander. Tiger thought about it. Bylander inside to Moko. Moko drives baseline, has an opening, and he pops it in. Akeem Moko. Jeff Tobin saying he cleared out, but he did not. And Bylander also gets the steal and gets it to go. Timeout by Jeff Tobin, who is clearly upset. And they'll take a 30-second timeout to try to hem this momentum that has swayed right back to Roosevelt as they take a 20-17 lead. So Bylander with that steal and putback, and Moko getting the points in the paint. We haven't had a lot of points in the paint for Roosevelt, but they really cashed in on their last 2 possessions. Washington has been the team to watch here for inside points this game. And getting set to continue this second quarter of action as the Riders lead 20-17. As we said, came into this AA standings at number 10, tied with Jefferson, and would love a quality cross-city win here to help vault them toward that top 8. Again, pressure. This time they'll break it with Brendan Verhey. Lucas Johnson. So about 22 and counting on the shot clock as Washington, down 3, tries to get back into this game. Deep 3, Lucas Johnson. Back iron, no good. Roosevelt clears it with Bryson Skoggsberg. Shamari Tiger. Back to Bylander. Top of the key. Bylander thought about it. Driving on Verhey. Finds a double team. Misses. Verhey clears. Bodies fall, but no foul called. There's a foul. And it's going to go against Ben Sprecher as Bylander played some tough defense to draw that one. And the Roosevelt crowd calling for an intentional. I don't think it was an intentional. But there's definitely some activity, some chirping on the court, back and forth, some intimidation from both teams. The student section for Roosevelt here is strong for a road game. And they are giving all they can to help the Roosevelt Rough Riders compete in this one. They are up 3 and got the momentum back on a good defensive play by Memphis Bylander, drawing the offensive foul. Dang Quick. Jumper up, no good. Tommy Hoffman clears. He's going to try to run with it, but Schmaus puts an end to that. Jace Woods down to Lucas Johnson. Poked away by Dane Quick. And that Rider defense is doing their best to disrupt this Warrior offense. Deep 3 that time by Hoffman, no good. Moko out to Skoggsberg. Skoggsberg driving, and a good job by Tommy Hoffman to take the charge. So hard to do, but was set there for a couple of steps, waiting for Skoggsberg to go right into him.
Personal foul number 23, Bryson Stockton. His first personal.
So still a 3-point lead in this one as Washington gets another crack at it. Oh! Going 100 miles an hour on the drive was Hoffman that time, and he draws the defensive foul. That's going to go against Memphis Bylander. That's his third foul. He's going to have to be careful. We'll see if Begeman goes to the bench or lets him play. So far, they're going to let him play. Sprecher trying to do work on Bylander. Coming up on just a little over 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Baskin from three. In! Hits every part of the rim for three. And Baskin ties this game up at 20. Dang quick with the answer. You can hear it from the Roosevelt faithful. They're up 23-20 now. Hoffman advances it. Loose ball picked up by Jace Woods. Nice back cut by Lucas Johnson, who powers it home. Some strong basketball being played by both teams. And Lucas Johnson gets it to go. They're down one as Roosevelt continues this slim lead. Dang quick for three. Had the shot he wanted, but missed just a little deep. Drive by Hoffman, pulls up for the jumper, makes it. 6 points for Tommy Hoffman now, and they take the lead back, 24-23. Three by Bylander, too deep. Schmaus tried to get the board, loses control. Sprecher comes up with it. They're going to run. Look at the hustle from Kranzler from behind. Got the steal, down court. The pass to Bylander, thought about the dunk, but decides to lay it in. 25-24 Riders take the lead right back. The lead changes almost every possession at this point. Strong move. Lucas Johnson. I tell you, he is a strong inside-outside player, and that time showed he can put it on the floor and take it to the rack. Warriors take the lead back, 26-25. Oh, a strong move by Skogsberg. They're going to say he cleared out with his opposite arm, and Skogsberg gets called for the offensive foul. So we've traded leads on the last 5 buckets in this one. We've got a good one as the Warriors have a 1-point lead here in their home gym. Under a minute now, first quarter action. Couple of fresh subs for the Warriors. Baskin wide open for three. Nails it! 4-point lead. Or excuse me, 26. Yeah, 4-point lead. I was right. For the Warriors. The biggest lead they've had in a while. Garang caught in the corner. Kranzler inside. Can't quite collect and score. It's Carson Hoynes, and the Warriors come back down the court. Under 30 seconds now, they've built up a 4-point lead. Sam Baskin has made a couple threes here in the late part of the half. Seven seconds, Baskin drives, tries to pass inside to Verhey, goes out of bounds with 4.7 on the clock. So with 4-7, we'll see what Roosevelt does, trying to cut into this lead. Quick timeout, or not a timeout, but a quick substitution as Lucas Johnson brings some fresh legs into the court. So 4.7. Garang. Quick three, up and good, dang quick! Hits it from three, and will close this to a 1-point game as we go into half. An exciting one here from the east side of Sioux Falls as the Washington Warriors hold a 1-point lead against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. We'll be back and wrap this up with a halftime report coming up close to the start of the third quarter. I'm Jason Andera. You're watching Live Ticket TV.
You learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back. We've got a really good one here at the Washington Gym in Sioux Falls between two Sioux Falls foes, the Roosevelt Rough Riders traveling east to play the Warriors. And the Warriors have a 1-point lead at halftime, 29-28. Dane Quick hit a three-pointer with no time left on the clock as the first half ran out to close it to a 1-point game. This first half has been a lot of fun. The leading scorer so far, Dane Quick, with 10. Memphis Bylander also with 10. Both those two players with two big three-pointers for the Riders. Micah Kranzler and Carson Hoynes have each hit a three-pointer as well. For the Warriors, leading scorer Lucas Johnson came in and really took the ball strong to the rim, especially in that second quarter. Had 11 first-half points. Sam Baskin was left alone for a couple threes and cashed them both in. He's got 9. Tommy Hoffman with 7. And then 2 more from Jace Woods, who dunked it from the left baseline for the Washington Warriors. Look at the numbers from the first half. Field goal percentage favored Washington, 48% from the field. Roosevelt just 41% from the field, but beyond the arc, give that right back to the Roosevelt Rough Riders, who hit 6 of 13 from 3, including that buzzer beater right at the end of the half, to go 46%. Washington just 2 for 9 from behind the arc with a 22% clip. Rebounds 16-6. Washington staying in the game with those rebounds. 5 of those offensive rebounds for the Warriors and dominating the defensive boards. 11 for them versus just 2 offensive boards for Roosevelt. Assists fairly even. 6 for Washington, 4 for Roosevelt. And the turnovers a little too high for Jeff Tobin's liking. 11 turnovers in that first half for the Warriors, just 7 for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. So the Riders both teams actually, need to do a little bit better of taking care of the ball, shooting fairly well from the field, but have to find a way to extend their possessions on the rebounds and not turning the ball over. That has cost both teams in this first half, but the lead continues to go back and forth, back and forth. But right now, the Washington Warriors have a 1-point lead. It's going to be Roosevelt who has the ball to start off this second half of action. For the Warriors, their starting five go back out on the court. And for Roosevelt, their starting five goes back out on the court. So 29-28. Riders will inbound as we've got a fresh 8 minutes left here in the first quarter of action at the Washington gym. Kranzler trying to force it inside, gets kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Roosevelt. CJ Smouse going to trigger it in from the baseline right at the corner. Can't find Cook. Tries to get into Moko, does. Dang Quick finds a way to get his 12th point of the night. And a little token man-to-man press slowing down the Warriors, but not too bad. Verhey gets it into the front court. Poked away by Schmaus. Poked away by Hoffman, right back to the Warriors. Jumper up and off the high glass. Tommy Hoffman powers it in for two. Moko. Bylander. Schmaus wide open. They've let him have the big threes, and that time Schmaus makes him pay. He gets his first three of the game. Riders now 7 of 14 from three-point land. Hitting 50% clip right now. It's tough to beat. 33-31, Riders have the lead. Corner three. Johnson can't hit. Riders collect. They come back and try to build on this 2-point lead. Moko driving inside. That's going to be on Lucas Johnson, I believe. It got caught in the crosshairs as Moko drive toward the rim. So Moko's going to get a chance from the free throw line to add to this 2-point lead. Just a little deep on that. (33-31). Moko's second try up and good. 34-31, and the Warriors work the ball in the backcourt and get it up into the front court. Tried a touch pass there by Lucas Johnson, but interfered with by Akeem Moko. I believe that's who the foul is going to be on. Yep, it's going to be on Moko. His third. Actually, his second. So 2 fouls on Moko. 1 on the team. And Jace Woods quickly puts in the inbound pass for 2. Back cut. Dang Quick gets it in. He's got 4 this quarter. 36-33, 3-point lead for the Riders. And it's going to be out of bounds is the call as Tommy Hoffman stepped out as he was getting contested near the sideline. And the Riders up 3 with the ball again. Kranzler swings it to Bylander. Schmaus thought about it. Nice move by Quick to get open off the front rim, no good. Verhey pulls down the rebound. Basket open from 3. In and out. And a foul is going to be called on the way up. It'll stay right here as Lucas Johnson earns a couple of chances from the stripe. It's going to be called against Kranzler. So Lucas Johnson now up and in. 34-36 now. Johnson 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. Gets that one to go. 1 point game. Quick has been the star so far this third quarter. He's got the ball. He thought about driving. All right, there he goes. Kicks it to Kranzler in the corner. Just missed. Moko with the offensive board. Picked away by Tommy Hoffman. And Baskin now with the ball. Drive. No good from Sprecher. Here comes Schmaus and the Riders. They're ready to run. Moko denied by Hoffman. Quick got the rebound. Up and no good. Just short. Looked like it made it, but it just hit the net. Didn't go through. So some hot action there, but nothing affecting the scoreboard. Both teams running and gunning, firing up and down the court. Jamari Tiger now tags out Dang Quick and will come in the game. And Tommy Hoffman ready to slow things down. Down 1 point with 4:42 left. Third quarter action. Baskin, a wing three, no good. Moko clears, here comes the Riders. Schmaus keeps thinking about the outside shot. Doesn't strike, there's Jamari Tiger guarded by Sam Baskin. They'll switch on to Sprecher. Inside to Moko. He likes his matchup, takes it left side off the glass and good. Akeem Moko, a nice interior move. They have a 3-point lead, third quarter. Couple of quick passes. Lucas Johnson attacks the rim but misses. The loose ball will stay with the Warriors. Johnson from three, front iron, and then off the backboard, no good, and out of bounds. So the Riders continue their 3-point lead and now have possession. Try to push it even further. Up 38-35 with 3:52 left, third quarter. I had a feeling this would be a good game. It has definitely lived up to that. Warriors in their home gym. Jamari Tiger misses on the leaner. And Brennan Verhey comes up with it. Drive on the inside by Hoffman, and it looks like Schmaus is going to get called with the foul as he made his move. Going to make sure there's dried off on the inside, but Schmaus, yep, called with the personal. That's 3 for him. He'll check out of the game. Skogsberg, Garang check back in. Kranzler also taking a seat for the Riders. So with 3.5 left, Washington down 3. Hoffman into Woods. One-on-one against Moko. Almost lost his dribble. Came back. Got possession. Deep three. Up. No good. By Sprecher. Gets his own board. Good hustle. Takes it right to the rack and good. Ben Sprecher on the scoreboard for the Warriors. Makes it a 1-point game. Bylander to Tiger. Moko a little more active offensively this quarter. Back out to Tiger. That one, is it tipped? Nope, it was not tipped. Over and back on the errant pass as Garang runs it down. And the Warriors with a chance to take the lead, down 1. 2:53 left, third quarter action. There's Lucas Johnson. Makes his own shot, or creates his own shot, doesn't make it. Sprecher gets the carom and buries it from 3. He's got 5 personal on this 5-0 run. Roosevelt trying to answer, down 2 now. And a travel by Memphis Bylander on his way attacking. And Mitch Begeman will take a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. What a back-and-forth game we've had here. These Warriors now leading by 2, but we're just down until Ben Sprecher, the sophomore, came in, hadn't had a point, found a way to get a 2 on the inside, and then gets a loose ball standing on the three-point line, fires it, and makes it to take the lead, 40-38. Washington coming off of a couple straight losses. Roosevelt's won 3 of their last 4. Both teams really would love a victory here to help them in the standings. Washington hanging on to that 8th spot right now, which gives them a home game in the Sodak 16, but they've still got 4 games to go, including this one. So Washington up 2 with the ball, 2:20 left, third quarter action. Tommy Hoffman walking it up for the Warriors. He'll drive all the way, tries to kick it back out. Nowhere to go, luckily gets to Sam Baskin. Verhey into the corner. Jace Woods lines up the 3 and makes it. A threat from all over the court tonight, Jace Woods has 7 points. Now a 5-point lead. Isaiah Garang tosses it to Bryson Skogsberg, back out to Garang. And he'll get fouled. It looks like Baskin's maybe going to get called with it. I take that back. It's going to be against Brennan Verhey. So 5-point lead. Riders trying to get back into this one. An 8-0 run right now for the Warriors. Moko gathers it, misses on the little hook. And the Warriors have been building. We'll see if they can keep it going. Inside look for Jace Woods. Loose ball picked up by Verhey. And the Warriors reset. Inside look for Jace Woods. Misses, but gets bailed out with a foul called. He'll get a chance to go to the line for 2. Woods with 7 points tonight. Get that big 3 in that 10-0 run that they're on right now.
Personal foul number 1, Daniel Dean. The second
8-0 run, excuse me.
Rough Rider 2 foul. Woods is back in line for the Warriors.
Woods makes it. 8 points tonight for Jace. The junior power forward who can also swing out and play perimeter as he showed on that big 3. Having a nice night. Woods off the back iron, no good. Karam goes to Isaiah Garang and the Riders. Trying to stop this 9-0 run that has put the Warriors up by 6. Memphis Bylander hands off to Dean, back to Skogsberg. Tries the drive, nothing there. Hoynes with the 3, no good. Had a good look at it. Riders have been hitting those 3s, that's why they're in this game. And a travel by Jace Woods on the drive. Jeff Tobin asking for an explanation as Woods gets called for the violation. So the Riders once again with possession, down 6. Garang will walk the ball up. Without a true point guard on the court. Hoynes swings it to Bylander. Hands it off to Garang, who tries to drive. Oh, tried to get it into Hoynes. Good defense by Lucas Johnson. And the Warriors come up with the loose ball with less than 20 now on the clock. Coming up on 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Inside pass, Lucas Johnson. Some contact on the inside. It's going to be an offensive foul. Away from the ball, I believe. Yep, it's going to be Brennan Verhey away from the ball. So 3.9 on the clock. Into Garang. 2, 1. Deep three. Online, but just short. That'll do it for the third quarter. 44-38. Warriors in charge. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to Live Ticket TV right here in Sioux Falls. Jason Andera on the call. An exciting one between two in-city rivals. The Warriors outplayed the Riders that quarter, taking a 6-point lead, 44-38 into the fourth quarter action. And they get possession on the first one. Brennan Verhey swings it to Baskin. And as they get into their offense, find Baskin underneath, and he beats Dan Cook to the hoop. Baskin collects for the first 2 points of the fourth quarter. Deep three, no good. Isaiah Garang can't connect, but Memphis Bylander comes up with the loose ball. There's Quick again. Bylander thought about it, back to Kranzler. Oh, Moko tried to get the back cut pass. Jace Woods denied it. Moko takes the shot, a little too short. So an 8-point lead now for the Warriors as they take their time getting into their offense. Hoffman to Verhey, left side up, no good. Powered back by Woods. He misses on the putback. Kranzler thought about it. Mitch Begeman calls for a play. We'll see what Garang does. Two high picks, driving it in. Garang poked away by Woods, gets it back. Left side, no good. Moko tries to come down with the board, loses control. It's going to be out on Washington. It'll be Roosevelt ball. Smauch checks back into the game for the Riders now. .10 on the shot clock. Quick comes around, Gets it into Moko. Bylander. Schmaus. Jumper from 12, no good. Rebound Moko, fresh 35. He's triple teamed, tries to get it across the lane. Does. Bylander, open three, no good. Lucas Johnson comes up with the rebound. So Washington defense holds with an extra chance from the Riders that time. Nice little give and go, but it's poked away. Schmaus with the loose ball. He's racing down. What a block by Tommy Hoffman. Suspended in the air, reached over, rejected it, and Schmaus got denied. So Roosevelt, down 8, needs some type of fuel, some type of energy to get back into this game. Another possession. Schmaus will swing it all the way over to Kranzler on the left baseline. Back out to Bylander. Schmaus has it right wing. Moko. Bylander. Moko shuffles his feet before he drives, and they'll lose the possession again. So a couple opportunities for Roosevelt to cut into this lead. Haven't been able to do so. As the Warriors take possession, 5:28. Verhey and the Warriors bring it across the timeline. Baskin. Back out to Hoffman. He knows they can take a little time here, up by 8. Verhey swings it to Baskin. Inside. Tough shot for Hoffman. No good. Everybody going for the rebound. Somehow Schmaus comes out, but it goes. Oh, there's a block. Is it going to be on Verhey? Verhey's been playing some tough D, but gets called that time for the block. Fourth foul on Brendan Verhey, their defensive specialist. So Roosevelt once again has an opportunity after getting a stop, trying to cut into this lead that has been squarely on the side of Washington for several minutes now. Schmaus gives it to Dang Quick. He drives, loses control. Moko collects it, collects himself, goes off the board and gets 2 as the Riders take a quick timeout. They'll take a full timeout, so will we. We'll be right back with more from Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back. We're at the Warrior Gym where the Warriors have a 6-point lead in this one against their crosstown rival, the Roosevelt Rough Riders. A little more pressure coming from these Riders. They were at their best tonight, playing good defense and hitting threes. They haven't hit many threes or done much pressure defense recently. Warriors taking plenty of clock. Hoffman thought about it. He got hit in the head, or he thinks he did at least. Lucas Johnson back out to Woods. Woods trying to work Moko. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Sprecher for 3 in and out. And Memphis Bylander comes up with the rebound And the loose ball. I feel like Roosevelt's had a ton of chances to cut into this lead in the fourth quarter, but each team only has 2 points in this quarter. Memphis Bylander can't get it to go from point blank. And Washington once again trying to kill some clock. Trap, beat the trap. Lucas Johnson has it guarded by Kranzler. And now Sprecher will take some time off the clock, working on Dane Quick. Quick timeout from Jeff Tobin.
60-second time.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back on Live Ticket TV.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
We're back here in Sioux Falls. Thanks for joining us. You got a lot of high school games you could watch tonight. Glad you're joining us for a good one in AA basketball between the Washington Warriors and the Roosevelt Rough Riders. I'm Jason Anderi, bringing this action on Live Ticket TV. You can subscribe to this channel if you're on it and get all the rest of the Warrior games, the home games, the rest of the season. So Washington up by 6 with 3:20 left in this game. Couple of passes on the outside, again trying to work some clock. Memphis Bylander tries to get a steal, ends up going out of bounds. But good hustle that time by Memphis. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hoffman gets it off the rim, put back up and good. Brennan Verhey has the offensive board and the putback in the same motion. His first 2 of the night. 8-point lead, Warriors. Quick, the leading scorer for the Riders tonight. Maintains possession, that's Jamari Tiger. Quick for 3, just a little long. Jace Woods, defensive board. And once again, wisely, Tommy Hoffman using some clock. We're under 2.5 here at the Warrior Gym. 8-point lead. Trying to make it double digits or more here. Nice job by Moko, stripping him. Going in, right side, gets the spin and in. Moko with an and one opportunity to give the Riders a little life. Moko did that front to back. Steal, hesitated just a little bit and then spun it in off the glass. He's got 9 points here tonight. It's really heated up in the second half, had 2 just at halftime. Moko a little deep on the free throw attempt, no good. 6-point lead. Warriors still content to take some time. Quick timeout by Jeff Tobin as they saw some pressure. We'll keep it right here on the 30-second timeout. Warriors have had a pretty comfortable lead since the third quarter, but before that we had a ton of back and forth, a lot of lead exchanges. But Roosevelt just played Tuesday night against the number 1 team in the state and took them to the tilt. Ended up losing by just 3 points in a defensive masterclass. They came out playing great defense in this game as well, but recently the Warriors getting it done. Jace Woods has had a big third quarter, second half. He has 6 points just in the second half. Ben Sprecher came in to hit a couple big shots as well. But this fourth quarter has been very low scoring. In fact, just 2 points for the Warriors. Just 4 points for these Riders. So the defense has been on display in this quarter. But Washington really not being aggressive offensively. They're happy just to use clock. Roosevelt shooting 30% from three. They were shooting 50% for a while in this game, 7 of 14, and have really cooled off late in the second half. And offensively, rebounding-wise, Washington dominating the boards, 21-11, plus 10 on the boards. And that's why they have a 6-point lead. 13 on the shot clock. Inside to Woods, back out. Sprecher, 5 seconds. Woods will line up the three ball, a little deep. Some contact on the inside, but it's going to be Baskin who runs it down. A fresh 35 with 1.5 minutes left in this game. That's going to be trouble for Roosevelt. When will they start following? Probably one more good defensive possession. Sprecher. Back out to Baskin for three. That could do it, folks. Sam Baskin hits from the top of the key. And that puts them up 9 with 1:04 left in this game. Schmaus with the drive. Hoynes, too far on the three, no good. Hoffman clears it. And that's going to be tough for Roosevelt to come back now, down 9. Baskin, playing catch. Roosevelt trying to play tough man-to-man D to come up with the ball. Not going into foul mode. And there's a timeout taken by Tobin. They want to try to work some clock here. And we'll take another quick timeout right here on Live Ticket TV. We'll be right back.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Welcome back. We're at the Warrior Gym. It's been all Warriors in the second half, but man, this has been a slow fourth quarter offensively. Washington just hit a big shot from the outside from Sam Baskin, who has 5 this quarter. 5 of the 7 points from the Warriors. But Roosevelt has just 4 points this quarter. Now inside a minute, as they try to claw their way back in, it's going to be really tough. Down 9 in this one. So Ben Sprecher to inbound. They're all lined up in a single file. They will break and get it to Lucas Johnson in the backcourt. A push by Carson Hoynes will, that'll send another inbound, Just the first team foul of the quarter. And Hoynes commits another foul. So a couple of quick fouls, but they're going to have a lot to send him to the line.
Personal foul, number 24, Carson Hoynes.
2 team fouls now. We'll see if they continue to do that. Moko fouls Woods for the 3rd team foul. They'll try and get to 5 and send him to the free throw line.
Personal foul, number 11, Team Moko, his 3rd personal, 3rd Rough Rider team foul.
Inbound to Woods, but it's poked out by Schmaus. It's going to stay with Washington. 30.9 seconds, down 9. Jace Woods, fouled by Moko. All right, that's 4. So the next foul will be in the bonus. Send him to the free throw line with 28.9 on the clock. The inbound is to Jace Woods. Moko does foul him. I wasn't sure if he was trying to foul him or not, but he does pick up the foul, which sends Jace Woods to the line. Not a bad choice if you're the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Woods, a decent free throw shooter, but not their best on their team. He's made 1 for 2 from the stripe tonight. Woods with 8.6 boards so far on the game. Jace up and in. 10-point lead now, the biggest of the game for the Warriors. Look like they're going to get another win on the season. That one in and out. Skogsberg with the rebound. Schmaus with 20 seconds. Picked away by Hoffman. He's on the break. Tries to go for the dunk, but just gets it over the rim for 2, and he gets fouled on the way. So a 3-point play attempt for Tommy Hoffman. Whereas skying and just laid it over the front of the rim for 2, and he came down funny on his knee. It looks like he's trying to walk it off. Hoffman with 11 on the game. 3 of 4 from the line. Now up 12 with 13.9 seconds. That should just about do it as he seals that one off. Schmaus will run it back. Schmaus gets the offensive board. Dang quick gets blocked by Hoffman on the last shot of the game. And that's going to do it, folks. The Washington Warriors get it done for another victory. They continue to get back on the winning track with their 10th win of the season. They've got 3 left this season. And those games are against Rapid City Stevens, and Rapid City Central, all right here at the Washington Gym, and we'll bring all 3 of those games to you. Thanks so much for watching. For Ashland, I'm Jason. The Washington Warriors get a 13-point win against their crosstown rivals. We'll see you next time.